BTS announces new album and world tour for 2026. All seven members reunite after military service as the K-pop sensation prepares for a global comeback with a new album and tour. Announced BTS's new album release on March 20th, 2026, followed by a world tour later the same year, as confirmed by Big Hit Music. Highlight the group's reunion after all seven members completed mandatory military service by June 2025. Ending their multi-year hiatus. Emphasize the global anticipation for BTS's comeback, driven by their previous success and the return of member Suga. South Korean pop juggernaut BTS is set to make a thunderous return to the world stage, with the group officially announcing a brand new album slated for release on March 20th, 2026, and an accompanying world tour later that year. According to Big Hit Music, the group's agency, details about the album and the highly anticipated tour will be gradually unveiled through BTS's official channels, keeping fans on the edge of their seats as the countdown begins. The announcement, made on January 2nd, 2026, marks the group's first major project since all seven members completed their mandatory military service in South Korea, a rite of passage that has paused the careers of many K-pop idols over the years. The last of the group to finish his service was Suga, who wrapped up his alternative civilian duties in June 2025, reuniting the full lineup for the first time in years. As reported by TASS and InBusiness.kz, this reunion has fueled excitement among the band's global fan base, known as ARMY, who have been eagerly awaiting fresh music and live performances. BTS's previous album, which dropped in June 2022, was a commercial and critical success, further cementing their place as one of the world's most influential musical acts. Since then, the group's activities had slowed considerably, largely due to the staggered enlistment of its members in the Republic of Korea Armed Forces. South Korea, as many fans know, requires all able-bodied men to complete approximately 18 to 21 months of military service, a policy that has shaped the timelines of countless entertainers in the country. The completion of service by all seven BTS members in 2025 was a moment of both relief and anticipation for their supporters, signaling the end of a long hiatus and the beginning of a new era for the group. Big Hit Music, in its official statement, emphasized the significance of this moment. With the release of the new album on March 20th, the group will embark on a large-scale world tour. Details about the new album and concerts will appear in official channels, the agency said, as quoted by InBusiness.kz. This carefully orchestrated comeback not only marks a major milestone for BTS, but also sets the stage for what could be one of the most significant global music events of 2026. The group's journey through military service has been closely watched, not only by fans, but also by the broader public and media in South Korea and abroad. The members' decision to fulfill their civic duties, rather than seeking exemptions, drew praise for its sense of responsibility and patriotism. In 2025, after the final member, Suga, completed his alternative civilian service, the group was finally able to reunite, sparking an outpouring of excitement and speculation about their next move. According to Big Hit Music, with the completion of military service by all seven members, BTS is now preparing to return to the global stage with renewed energy and unity. The return of Suga, in particular, has been a focal point for many fans. Known for his introspective lyrics and versatile production skills, Suga's contributions have been integral to BTS's sound. His completion of service in June 2025 was seen as the final piece of the puzzle, allowing the group to move forward as a complete unit. As reported by various outlets, the anticipation for new material from the reunited septet is at fever pitch, with many industry observers predicting record-breaking sales and attendance figures for both the album and the tour. For BTS, this comeback is more than just a return to music. It's a symbolic homecoming that underscores their resilience and enduring popularity. The group's previous hiatus, while challenging for fans, also allowed members to pursue solo projects, develop their artistry, and reflect on their collective journey. Now, with the military chapter behind them, BTS is poised to channel their experiences into a new creative phase. Industry analysts have noted that the timing of the group's return is particularly strategic. The global music landscape has continued to evolve during BTS's absence, with K-pop's influence spreading even further into mainstream Western markets. Yet, No act has quite matched the cultural impact or devoted following of BTS. Their upcoming album and world tour are expected to not only reignite the fervor of existing fans, but also attract new listeners, further expanding their international reach. While specifics about the album's concept, tracklist, or lead single remain under wraps, Big Hit Music has promised that more information will be released in the coming months. This slow drip of details is a familiar tactic in the K-pop industry, designed to build anticipation and keep the conversation alive across social media platforms. Given BTS's track record, expectations are sky high for both the music and the accompanying visuals, choreography, and storytelling that have become their trademarks. The world tour, set to kick off later in 2026, is also shrouded in secrecy for now. However, if past tours are any indication, fans can expect a globe-spanning itinerary that includes major arenas and stadiums across Asia, North America, Europe, and beyond. The group's last world tour, prior to their hiatus, sold out multiple venues within minutes and set new records for attendance and revenue. Industry insiders predict that demand for tickets this time around will be even more intense, given the pent-up excitement and the group's expanded fan base. For many fans, the announcement represents a long-awaited reunion not just with the music, but with a sense of community and shared experience that BTS has fostered over the years. The group's message of self-love, resilience, and hope has resonated with millions around the world, making their return a cultural event as much as a musical one. As the music world prepares for BTS's next chapter, the sense of anticipation is palpable. The group's ability to weather the challenges of military service and return stronger than ever is a testament to their commitment, not just to their craft, but to each other and to their fans. With a new album and world tour on the horizon, 2026 is shaping up to be a banner year for BTS, and for the global K-pop movement, they continue to lead. The stage is set, the countdown has begun, and for BTS and their fans, the best may be yet to come.